Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel Salsa and Bachata Moves, where I break down salsa and bachata moves. Now I'm doing these new sessions, these new episodes. This is episode number 2 of Let's Talk Salsa. I get so many comments and questions that of course I have to make videos like these to reply to them, not only with technique but questions like I put now in the title. I'm shy and I'm scared of asking ladies how to dance, how to get over it, how to ask the lady, and I'm scared of course of the response that is gonna be no, or it's gonna be no with a frowny face. And I'm also gonna talk about how the lady can respond to that if she wants to say no for any reason, which I will give you some reasons to say no. Some of them might be true. If the guy is slimy, you might actually tell them as lies, unfortunately, to keep that guy away, or tell him something to push him off in a polite way, straight away, and not have any misunderstanding. Now, one of my friends here in Cyprus suggests this, that it's called Salsa VIDEO, if I'm not mistaken. That's French, and it's for know how to live, or etiquette of proper behavior. I'm gonna mention one time before I get to dive right in it with the bullet points I have behind the camera, behind my mobile, the computer, that I number everything before I do it so I don't leave anything behind. I would like to remind you that the dance videos are on pause because so far with the donations and Patreons, we gather up 50 euros out of 400 for a brand new camera to make high definition videos for you. Both of our old cameras are kaput, they are broken. So link in the description for donation or Patreon, and let's get started. All right, thank you by the way again, Nick from Cyprus, for suggesting to put the French word for it as well, because it is a way of living. It is a way to be in the social scene. Now, every time you see my eyes going up like that, it's because I'm going to check the bullet points. Okay, now, when you're shy, usually it's either for your skill level, or maybe the lady's too cute, but usually when we're shy, it's because we're not at the level we want to be. And I would suggest do more of it, do more lessons, do more online sessions, check more videos, improve your technique, get yourself to get confident by becoming better, and that will get your shyness in a lower level. I was also very shy asking. Also, I have a nice suggestion written down, that find a lady friend that you know her well from class and practice with her, and then you'll see how much you will get less and less shy, because when you dance with the lady and you are good enough in your mind, then the shyness will slowly go away. Now, there's also of being scared, and I understand that. Even if you're a good leader, you don't know if the answer is no. We guys get to have that more than the ladies, unfortunately, because most of the guys are asking, which I agree, the guys should be asking a lot more. Have you ever heard the story about the lion being afraid of the hunter more? Well, we are supposed to be the hunters, okay? And this is what happened to me a few times actually. I go and ask a lady, and I'm like, would you dance? And the lady just jumped off. She was standing and she just jumped, and it's like, wow, me? It's like, I was thinking of asking you, but I was too scared. Who would have thought? I was scared just a few minutes ago. She was scared as well. We were both thinking the same thing, and we were missing out dancing because I was scared. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you an exercise both for the shyness and the scared. Now, I told you what you need to do, but there's also in the club the moment that you're gonna do it. It worked for me. I think 99% of you out there will work as well. It's called the 1, 2, 3 technique. It works for other things as well, but here's what I do. Timing is crucial. I look around, I spot the lady that I want to dance, and I say inside of me, I count 1, 2, 3. With the 3, I take the first step towards the direction of the lady. And now this is important. Once you spot the lady, start counting. Don't spot the lady and give yourself time to think negatively. She might say no, she might, her friends might listen to it. If I ask to, obviously by lifting the arm up and she says no and I go like that, what will happen? Just go 1, 2, 3, take that first step and start walking. And for me, it seemed to work when I feel uncomfortable. And even after many years of decades of dancing, sometimes I could still feel uncomfortable, especially if you dance with a world champion and you're thinking, should I ask her? The lady could be like a missile flying. And again, though, because it's not about combination, slowly, when you improve and your musicality, which I have a lot of examples you can check out, it just becomes more easy to ask. Now, what happens if the girl really does say no? It doesn't matter the way she says it. She could smile, make you feel good about it. She could be, frowning and say like, no. Whatever the response, if it's negative, keep that smile up, all right? And go find the next girl next to her or next to her or next to her and just go. And it doesn't matter. If the lady also sees this, first of all, you're going to get to dance and you're going to forget all about the previous lady that said no. And maybe she's one of her friends and it's like, he's a good dancer, dance with him. Or she will see and say, this guy has got a strong character. And a strong character makes a good leader too. Maybe I should give him a go. And guys, also the way you can ask, the most important thing, you can ask with the hand here. Of course, the level should be always on the lady's lower shoulder levels, eye levels down. Never put her in her face like that, and never keep it too low and have her hand hanging all the way down. Small detail, but important. In the previous video about how to be a good leader, I also mentioned a little bit how to get started. Open up your arm. I usually do this, and before I even smile and I ask her to dance, she might put the hand around saying yes without talking. But if you have to talk, of course, and ask, you could also be a little bit corny and say, would you do me the honor of this dance? Because this is Latin, this is the dance of love, of sexy, of you want to be a little bit like that as well, but not slimy. And again, the most important thing is the smile. You gotta smile. Now, practice in the mirror, I'm not kidding. Don't smile by showing only your upper teeth. It's a fake smile from a mile away. Both teeth up and down. And I'm doing acting lessons. And you've noticed here I do wrinkles in my face because I lift my cheeks up. This is also something real. No matter how big you smile here, it just looks like you're opening up your mouth for the dentist's office. Because your cheeks are definitely not smile when you're the dentist, right? So guys, put these things in your head, because I'm gonna turn over now to our lovely ladies and the way that I think personally and through my experience what the ladies can say to get out of a dance. But first I will have to say something which is very real and very serious. It happened to me and it still happens to me, and it really hurts me as a man, as a partner, as a person as well. And I know I shouldn't take it personally, but listen to this. You go and ask a lady and she's like, no, a snub way, frowny way. Okay, that doesn't hurt me. I move away and 10 seconds later, she's on the dance floor dancing with someone else. That gives me the impression she doesn't want to dance with me either for the way I look or for the way I dance, or she just can't stand me, or I take all these things personally and it really hurts. So I don't anymore because I've grown out of it and I feel it a little bit less. And I smile sometimes when this happens. Like, she actually told me I'm tired and she's dancing the same song that I asked her to dance with somebody else. So that was a lie, a pure lie in my face without trying not to hurt me. And think how many of you ladies actually did that. Please do not do that. We live in a social environment. We might see these people again. They might have friends that are friends of ours or be in our company, and we want to keep good relationships with everyone. And before I tell you how to say no, even if it's a lie sometimes, because a guy might be slimy or might be trying to hit on you and you don't want to, you're married, you have a boyfriend, or you're not looking for something, and there are ways that you could, white lie to keep the guy at bay if you have to. But if you just want to say no at the moment and maybe later you want to dance with him, or the next time, because there could be when you're leaving, I'll give you a few tips and you can use those ones to politely say no. Let's get started with tip number 1. This one might sound a little bit too straightforward, but let's say you're moving and dancing. This happens to me a lot as well. And you just want to really enjoy the song by yourself, the musicality, the da-da-da, and you're just having a drink with your friends there and you don't want to dance that song. That's a perfectly good reason to say, if somebody comes and says, would you dance? And you can tap on the shoulder and say, smile, say, thank you very much, but I just want to shake to the groove by myself in this song, maybe the next one. It's a real thing that plenty of us like to do, especially more advanced, that we can dance by ourselves and use the body isolation to groove to the music. And sometimes I get misunderstood when I dance. It's like, why are you dancing alone? And they pick me up. So if I was a lady, I would actually take the courage and say, I want to dance the song by myself. But as a guy, I think it's a little bit more fine line, so I never say no to that one. But the ladies, I think you can use it. All right, number 2. Thank you very much. No, I need to catch my breath. I've been dancing continuously. Very simple. And it's very real, because you might actually need to catch your breath. I dance non-stop for 3-4 hours when I go out, and non-stop. There are a few stops that I actually make it for myself and I go outside the club, so I don't get asked or I don't accidentally, get excited with a song and I'm so tired and I still ask a lady to dance, and then I do damage to my body. And I am also a teacher every day. I spend hours of teaching and dancing and rehearsing, and you want to do this in the long term. Also, if you're not a professional, if you're a social dancer, you're still dancing many hours. It's a sport, so try to pace yourself. Okay? So this is a very good reason to say no, that you are tired for now and you can dance the next one, or find the person after a few songs if the club is big and you got lost. Then our next point, number 3. Our point number 3 is only if it's true, because they're gonna see if it's not real. Tell them with a smile, sorry, I'm just leaving. Nobody's forcing you because you haven't taken off your shoes yet that you have to dance that last dance as well. Maybe you just finished, your feet are dead, your calluses might hurt, because as dancers we get these things as well. And you honestly say, I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much. And if you know his name, high five him or give him a hug if you know them, or tap on the shoulder. Always physical contact with a smile makes it less painful, or not painful at all, just really understanding the guy and smiling when walking away. A 4th way you can say no, it's the song. You could say, thank you so much, but I really don't like this song so much. It's better that we dance a song that we both like, so we enjoy it. And you just smile to the guy and voila, he feels fine. And moving on, it's something similar to catching your breath. You could say your legs are tired, and you could say, I've been dancing continuously and I need to relax my legs for a few minutes, and maybe I'll catch you on the next one. And maybe you won't, if the reason you don't want to dance with him really is because you don't want to dance with him. A couple of these ones usually would deter them and keep them away. But in the worst case scenario, if a guy is slimy and is all over you and you really do not want to dance with him because he's grabby, he's not being sociable and correct in dance, which I really despise this kind of attitude, I believe you should be very honest. Just look, smile a little bit with a serious look and say, sorry, I'm here to dance, or I'm here to dance, I have a boyfriend, a fiance, or I'm here to dance, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. You can be very honest on that one, guys. Sorry, ladies, because if a guy is really slimy with you in these social situations. It's really bad, and you want these people actually out of the Latin, and the more you act like that, we can move them aside. If the teacher can rehabilitate his behavior and not just his dance move, then it would be nice to keep him with us, of course. But if there's no other reason and the guy is just going from lady to lady trying to get, laid, then that's not the reason why we are there. And to close up, two things. Always do it with a smile, as I mentioned every time. Try not to look like you pity him, and by moving your head, just smile and be, it's a normal thing. A coolest thing you can do is introduce to one of the ladies in your group and say you can dance with her if you know that she wants to dance as well, and you avoided that dance, and maybe you really do want to dance with this guy and you just don't want these excuses that I said. They're not excuses, they're actually real, okay? And if they're real, okay. If the guy, again, you want to keep him away, use all of this one as white lies, and if all these ones don't work and he doesn't get the picture, then go for the last strong one. Sorry, I'm here to dance, not find a boyfriend. And lastly, as always, comment, guys, in this video. Comment your questions so I can make the next Let's Talk Salsa and put again my bullet points, my thoughts, my advices, my experience, and my point of view, the perspective that I've seen things happening, because I've been to some countries around the world. I've seen different cultures dancing salsa. We are all very similar no matter where you go, because it takes a special kind of person to love Latin and dance socially. And not to minimize anyone else that doesn't do it, but just for us, I'm very proud to be one of those people. And also in the comments, if you have suggestions how to ask a lady, words, body language, standing up straight, some things that of course I don't have time to mention everything. I'm just mentioning the points, the bullet points, the strong points, and elaborating a little bit. And I hope you like it. This is the end of the video. Please don't close it yet. Allow me to show you a small little ad of my Improver Intermediate to Advanced Dancer video download. It's from Payloads. It's PayPal safe. I spent over 3 hours filming it, 15 hours editing it. There are 5 videos in there of 2 hours teaching course of how to go from that level of not being able to copy difficult moves or not be able to go fast enough or have the techniques, things that I never teach so much detail in this channel, videos that do not exist in this channel because they are specialized material to teach you, the lady and the guy, with accuracy how to become an advanced dancer. So we're moving from either an improver, intermediate, or advanced. Basic techniques that will when you do them fast, they will be a little bit difficult to apply, but once you learn them and have them second nature, I guarantee you, you're gonna jump a level. Okay, and one more small reminder, if you like to give a donation or be one of my Patreons so I can gather up money to get a better camera and keep this series going and also make the dance moves, because if I do it with this mobile, the quality will be really bad from far away, and in the dance school, the sunlight that comes in is even less. My room has a lot more sunlight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session of Let's Talk Salsa, and please leave your questions in the comments below so I can keep on taking them and make 100 episodes of this ones, because sometimes talking about it helps. See you on the next video, guys.